Alright, welcome back.
Welcome back.
So, I went around and picked up the extra cards we were missing because I realized they gave us a book.
Oh my fucking god.
And the book has all the things that were missing. It was so obvious.
God, I'm actually annoyed.
Also, this really bugs me. This isn't a missing card. There's only 59 cards for some reason, so there's just always going to be a blank space, and I hate that.
I despise this.
I hate that so much.
We have to go cancel this game now.
Anyways, so we have an unread message from
Yuki?
Yuki. It's just
Yui?
Yui.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's an okay.
Give me a second or two and I'll bring up our list.
Which means we're going to have to work our way back to their building. Anyways, so here we are at their building.
Specifically saved outside of it? I figured that was going to happen.
Yeah.
But, that saves us a couple minutes on camera.
Yes, I would like to talk to the woman.
So, let's see. What's big that has happened since...
Her assets.
Yes, her assets.
Okay.
What's with your outfit, Chris? I guess it suits you.
Shirley hates my suit, man.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them do. You don't change up your thing. You need to get some,
white champagne, I think? Is that it?
Black or rose. White, she's indifferent about.
Black, okay. What can I say? She likes her drinks like she likes her men. That's the saying, right?
Yeah, something like that. I think this had happened since the last time we recorded, but Toyama, Dragon Ball.
Yeah, he passed away.
He passed away.
We did talk about that last time.
I think Toyama. What was it called? The thing you watch anime on.
I watch anime? Oh, Toonami. Yeah.
They had a marathon of.
No, they're having it tonight.
They're having it tonight. That's what I thought.
Also, it's like, it's not even. It's a marathon, but it's like a marathon in name only because they're putting it at the end of the typical block. So
of course.
So it starts at like 2 a.m. and goes to like 6 a.m. So
of
good
course.
luck watching that.
Of course. What a bunch of bullshit.
It's like, good luck watching all that.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you're from around here, right? You've ever had to relocate for your work?
Yes. I don't have to worry about that now. But it might happen in the future. Why do you ask? Well, a regular of mine used to come all the time, but he's transferring back to his main office, so he won't be coming back.
Happens.
Yeah. I always thought he was from Tokyo. I was so surprised.
It turns out he's from the Sticks.
I see. If he was here all the time, of course you would assume he lives here too. That's why I was worried about when you suddenly left, too.
What do you mean suddenly I left for like maybe an hour. All of this takes place in one day.
Hold on. I gotta figure out where the fuck we are. That is certainly possible.
That one. Okay. I'm with you.
I'm not.
Be better. It's certainly possible. I don't know what's in my future.
He's getting shot. Yeah, I figured. When I was a kid, I never imagined I'd be working in Tokyo. 10 years ago, I don't know I would even be able to come back to this town either. I was in prison.
But if you have the will to never lose sight of what you want, you could go anywhere and come back whenever. Even if you can't see someone anymore, you don't have to give up.
Maybe sometimes it's best to give up, though.
All I can think of is the JonTron joke where he's like, follow your dream, kid. But don't follow them so hard that this happens. But follow your dreams.
Yes. You say the most inspirational things, Kiryu-san. Then I won't worry about it so much. What about you? Do you ever think about leaving this club and doing something else? Oh, I hate it here, but the money's good.
Yeah, right.
If I had some dream I wanted to fulfill, I'd work harder to sell more drinks and worry about getting more requests.
In other words, I don't have any dreams.
But I'd also get closer to my regulars in the process. If I did that, then quitting after reaching my savings goal, I wouldn't see them anymore. Wouldn't that be just sad? Hee. It would be harder to fall in love. Oh god, my brain fucking shut off.
There's something really funny about Kiryu going, hee hee.
Fucking Kiryu pulling the Michael Jackson. It'd be even harder if you were in love with a regular. Is that why you insist you never fall for a customer?
I mean, yeah, that would be a good reason not to. I
Yeah.
suppose.
Exactly. That's why I need to make sure I don't even fall in love with someone I wouldn't want to say goodbye to.
Kiryu now says goodbye.
Bet you're already in love.
This one. I'm going for it.
I bet you're already in love. Or else you wouldn't be saying it's sad to say goodbye at this point. Oh, I wonder if that's right.
Wouldn't you know? You know what? Whatever. It's not even gonna...
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, if I'm already in love.
No. No.
Heart. Oh, now I get it. You're in love with me. No. You look happy. You figured out who you're in love with? It's a secret, Heart.
Oh, well, we really filled that one out. I wonder who it is.
I wonder.
It's
I
probably...
feel like you should ask her out on a date.
Probably Majima.
Yeah, probably. What should I do? Ask her out.
No, I'm scared.
Do you want to go out after this? After this?
She's like...
No.
Like, after my shift, or after, like, I quit, or... Like, what do you mean by after?
He. I'd like that, Kiryu-san. Let's spend some time together.
We treated her much better than we treated the other one. We never bought any of the expensive shit.
It's because we were progressing, Chris. We didn't have all the money in the world.
True. Okay.
Also, she wasn't into us like this one's into us.
True. The other one... Hey, listen, by the end, the other one had given up and then was into us by default. That's like winning, you know? That's like scraping the 8-ball in pool. Like, you just take those wins, you know what I mean?
Yeah. A win by a technicality is still a win.
I had a friend that I used to play pool with every now and again, and I am not good at pool.
Yeah.
And he wasn't much better, but he was better than me at pool,
Yeah.
right? So he would pretty consistently beat me. And then, like, any time he would scrape the 8-ball and fucking, like, lose, I would just be like, a win's a win!
What's
2 and 5, baby.
What's the expression we say on fight night? We take those?
We take those. That's exactly the words I would tell him, too, is, oh, we take those, a win's a win. We take those.
Yeah, no, dude, I get it. Like, I'm not gonna say, like, I'm the like, world best at pool.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at it. I'm probably very rusty at this point.
No.
But, you know, in college, I played a fuck ton.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, I was pretty good. I could hustle some people.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I'd play with some guys. Like, this guy I played with, he was a legitimately qualified genius.
Yeah.
So watching him play pool was just like, I don't like this anymore.
Then I stopped playing. As soon as I started getting hustled, I stopped playing.
When I was not the one doing the hustling. But nah, dude, I'd watch him play pool and I'd be like, this is frightening. And I'm like, I'm never gonna play with money on the stakes with you. You know that, right? And he's like, yeah, none taken. No offense taken.
Fair. That's just smart. Let's be real.
Yeah, I don't playing for money on the stakes from playing pool is never smart.
Yep.
Are your eyes a little red, Chris?
No.
No? What about hers? Are her eyes a little red? I can't see color.
I don't know. Has she been smoking? I don't think so.
No, she's been crying. That's the expression.
Oh, really? Maybe it's because I'm watching a movie on DVD yesterday. What? What?
Yeah, DVD was around this time.
No. Why would your eyes still be red from yesterday?
Crying can fucking take a lot out of people.
Listen, Derek, I don't need
Only
any
weak ass babies.
Listen, Derek, I don't need any of your wussy shit.
Only weak ass babies.
Derek, I don't know about you, but as a true man, I've never seen a movie that's made me cry.
Only watched 2 animes that have made me cry.
I've only watched one thing that's ever made me close.
Yeah.
And that was Grave of the Fireflies, which is known for being the, like, peak depressing movie of all time.
Yeah.
And that couldn't even get me to do it, so I'm pretty sure nothing can.
Dude, it's so funny because, like, it wasn't as bad, but, like, more recently, there's been, like, there's only, like, a couple things that make me, like, cry. And it's not even, like, ugly cry, it's just, like, oh, this makes me hit right in the feel. And it's war movies when, you know, comrades are sacrificing each other for, like, their brothers, and I'm just like, oh god, right in the fucking feels. And then the anime that I watch, that every time I watch it I cry, and it's Violet Evergarden. I think I've told you about this anime.
I've heard about this anime.
I fucking love it, man.
I've never seen it.
It is.
I have no knowledge.
It's great. I love it. I have it on DVD. I might let you borrow it so you can watch it, because I know you won't ever watch it online.
If you, I don't know, Derek. I think Grave of the Fireflies would get you.
Oh, without a doubt.
I think Clan Aid would probably get you.
Oh, probably.
Especially Clan Aid After Story, which is apparently like 40 billion times.
No, I know the exact anime you're talking about now, and yes, I watched some of that. That shit made me like, I didn't even know everything that was going on. I was like, God, this hits me right in the feels.
I've seen some of Clan Aid. I've never actually got around to watching After Story. I hear it's ruthless.
Oh yeah, if it's the one I'm thinking of, it's the girl is like the blue-haired one, and the main character is. I think I know what you're talking about.
I think you're right. I haven't seen it in forever. There is a blue-haired girl in it, but she's not the main character. Or maybe she is in After Story. She's not in the original. I think but she's just the friend in the first one.
That's not how you spell that word. Not clan. Clan. 2 N's, I think?
Yeah, 2 N's and an A.
Oh, yeah, Clan
A.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, no, it is this one.
Yeah,
this one is... This is a hit right in the feels type anime.
Yeah, I hear After Story is... It's funny because Clan Aid is like mildly sad, and then I hear Clan Aid After Story is just like the most depressing thing ever put to fucking anime.
Well... I know a spoiler.
Don't spoil.
I know a spoiler about it, and that makes me go, "Wow."
Yeah, don't spoil any of it because I'm sure people haven't gone around to see it. It's not a super popular anime.
Dude, it is a good one though. I've watched a good chunk of it, and I was like, "Wow, this is fucking right in the feels."
See, feels things don't hit me very hard because I can always catch on to when they're trying to be emotional, and then I just call them out for it, and it doesn't hit as hard.
Oh, yeah.
Where I'm like, this is rough. Like, that's how I always do it. I get to a point and I'm just like, yo, this should be rough.
That should be rough. That should be rough, dude.
And then it doesn't hit nearly as hard.
DVD, right? He's been in prison.
Oh, yeah, he's been in prison.
Yeah, I rented a real tearjerker and I cried my eyes out. It was Tekken 8 story mode. Not even gonna lie, I was getting emotional when I was playing through it. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chris. Mostly because I'm like, I know a lot of this lore, and my god, it's fucking, oh god.
I got emotional for Tekken 8's an open ending, but like, it wasn't the same, it wasn't this sad emotional, it was the like overly hyped emotional.
Oh no, that's what I was doing. That's what it was too. It's like, oh shit, oh it's happening, oh fuck. Dude, that fucking final fight between
the moment it got me is when, mild spoiler, is when Jin goes back to using his Tekken 3 move style.
Dude, I was
like, oh my god.
Yeah, no, dude, I honestly, I was debating bringing my PlayStation 5 so we could play through the story mode.
Dude.
And I'm like, dude, I don't want to fucking have to set that up, like, try to deal with that.
We gotta play through Tekken 7 story mode too. Because
Yeah.
it sets up Tekken 8's, and I know you haven't experienced it yet. We really gotta play it.
I don't remember if I did. I fucking remember.
That might be the next thing we play.
Oh,
maybe you did actually.
I think I played it with you.
I think we played it together, but not on the
show.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real tearjerker.
I see. What was it about? There was a bunch of people, and they all have problems, but it all turned out okay in the end.
What a summary. That defines every movie I've ever seen.
Dude, I fucking love when people... I was about to say women, but it's not just women who do this. They tell a story, and they leave out so many details. It's just like, I'm sure this was a cool story, but you left out so much detail.
We've had this happen multiple times.
Oh,
just in general, where like you'll just be like, Or I'll be like, it's about this thing, and then I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about. And it's like, yeah, it's about the one with the character who got the powers, and I'm just like, do you know how fucking little that narrows that down?
What I've noticed, and a lot of people don't understand, is you have to be a little bit specific with certain things.
Yeah.
Or else, like, it just makes no sense.
But my favorite was, like, my sister trying to explain, like, an anime. She's like, you know, that anime. And I'm like, I don't know what fucking anime you're talking about. She's like, the one where the guy dies and the dude becomes, like, the new head of it and he gets all the new powers and shit. And I'm just like, do you know how fucking little that narrows it down? And she's like, it's the one you and Derek watch. And I'm like, do you know how little that narrows it down? And then finally she found the name of it, and she was just like, oh, it's this fucking anime, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, oh, Gurren Lagann. Why didn't you just say the drill anime? I would have gotten it immediately.
What I love is, that is so true about certain things, because, like, you can't remember, like, certain aspects of anime. If you can just say, like, one of the most important parts about the anime, I know exactly what you're talking about. If I was just like, oh yeah, you know, the one where the brother dies, and, you know, he becomes the leader of the organization. Okay.
Yeah, right.
And then they have to go to space. Okay. And then they have to, like, fight some, like, people in space. And, like, they do this... There's, like, giant space battles, and eventually they're thrown around universes. Okay. And then they had something to do with a drill? Gurren Lagann!
Gurren Lagann. See, my favorite is the ones who do that, where they're like, they go up into space and they have these big battles against, you know, all these important people, and then they pilot mechs, and then they're just like, Gundam? And they're like, no, not Gundam, the other one. And it's like, what the fucking other one?
It's like 7.
Yeah, I know.
I can think of 7.
It's like mecha? any mecha ever?
Dude, I was about to describe a very niche and obscure anime, and then I went, no, that describes 3 animes.
Yeah.
Literally, it describes 3 animes.
What I realized is, like, you have a good anime if you can say one thing and it perfectly describes it. Like, if they're just like, my drill is the drill that pierces the heavens, it's like, oh, Gurren Lagann. It's like, they're going for the One Piece, oh, One Piece.
Kamehameha, Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball is, like, Rasengan and, like, Naruto.
Getsu Tenshin.
Yeah, Bleach.
Like, that's Geass.
Geass is, Code Geass, fucking, it's
Death Note.
Death Note. No, I was gonna say I lost my arm and my leg and my brother. And it's like, oh, Fullmetal Alchemist.
Or I could just say equivalent exchange.
Equivalent exchange. Yeah.
Or or it hurts so much, Daddy. Wait, no, I said that wrong. It hurts so much, Daddy.
No, not that one. We don't talk about that
one. literally the same anime.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. Well, alright.
Back to this. Well, there's a bunch of people, and they all do their things, and it all turns out okay in the end.
Beautiful.
That's kind of broad. Thank you, Kiryu.
Thank you, Kiryu.
I was bawling towards the end, but my sister was watching it with me, and she wasn't impressed.
You know, me and my sibling watched Grave of the Fireflies, and this is a very similar reaction, except I was the sister.
Yep. So I told her she was too young to understand, and she would counter with a jab that I'm just too old. Do you know what that means?
It means that you're old.
Age doesn't matter as a no.
Depends on the movie, I'm assuming.
Depends on the movie. I would say, well, these are both neutral, there's nothing there, so...
Oh.
I would just say it depends on the movie, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that one's... Okay.
I mean, we've already got the date, so... Depends on the movie. Some cry over those tearjerker movies. Some cry over horror films. It's not even a lie. I've seen people cry in horror movies.
I mean, I know that's true, but they're crying for different reasons.
Yeah. So I don't think it's... I don't know if age has anything to do with it. I see.
No, I actually disagree with this, actually. I have noticed that the older you get, the more emotional you are about things.
Yes.
I've definitely
this is actually true. It's because you have all this bottled up...
It's because you have years of pain.
Pain and trauma. Dude, I've been learning so much about mental health shit that I'm like, wow, it's a shock the human race can survive.
Just tell me about it. It's like half the reason why I always make the joke where I'm like, the human race was a mistake.
Dude, it really was. I see. True. Horror movies don't scare me. So I don't cry.
Oop, there
Why?
it is.
Nah, fuck it.
So, I'm sorry. I was
Why
jumping on.
not watch horror films with your sister next time? And when she starts crying, you can say she's getting old.
That's actually a really funny idea.
That's a good idea, Kiryu-san. You're so smart. Oh, but I think my sister's totally okay with horror films.
I love the fucking. You're so smart, Kiryu. Not smart enough not to drop like $80,000 in a single date.
That sounds like you got it rough.
End of conversation.
Ask her out. Oh wait, we already did.
Hold on, let me do it again. I won't do anything.
Keep talking.
That's enough about me. Now let's talk about me.
Boy, I was in such a hurry today.
I was almost late
I
for
almost
work.
was late for work.
Nice motion, Derek.
Well, you saw her do it,
Could have
right?
done some motion cap for this. Yeah, it was perfect. That's exactly how she did it.
If you're late, you have to pay a penalty fee, right? I heard it's pretty steep.
Not as steep as T's nuts, anyways.
It is. When it's bad, you're practically working for free for the night. I'm sure it's... so I make sure I'm never late. Why would you even fucking show up?
Yeah, good question.
Why were you running late? I was almost late for my hair appointment. So I was rushing there when my heel broke. So I had to buy a new pair of shoes, and in fact...
She talks for a long time.
Then the salon was crowded. Even though I had an appointment, I still had to wait.
Dude, that's like the epitome of like...
I'm sorry to hear that.
Like, I go to get a haircut, and they're just like, did you make an appointment online? And I'm just like, no, it's a fucking haircut. Just let me get a haircut. And they're just like, well, there's people on the list behind you. And I'm like, yeah, but there's no one in building, so just give me fucking haircuts.
I typically go in the morning on a Saturday to the little barber shop that's over by where I used to work. Not like the super cut like chain one, the little one that's kind of chucked away.
The chain sucks because of the whole online appointment thing. Like, it's so much better to just go to a small barber shop now because they'll just be like, yeah, we'll take you immediately. It's like, thank you.
I walk in. My girl Linda's almost always working there. I sit there. I make a little small talk with her, and she cuts my hair. She always uses the scissors because she knows I prefer how it looks when I get the hair cut with the scissors. Also, I think she prefers cutting my hair with the scissors because she thinks I have a decent hair. It's just easier to cut with scissors than with the fucking buzzer. And I also look like a fucking idiot when I have the fucking buzz cut. I don't have the right head shape for it. You need a right head shape for a bald head.
I do the longest buzz cut allowed.
Yeah.
That's how I do
whatever the biggest one is.
Yeah.
Mine's
the
normally,
6 or whatever.
because I got a haircut, I think, since we last talked. I don't remember. And I normally just go and I go, can you take like 3 or 4 inches off? And then I go, okay.
So I grow my hair really long, and then I get the longest buzz cut allowed, and then they're just like every single time I do it, because I grow my hair out really long by the time I get a
it gets
haircut.
really long.
So like every single time I do it, I go in and they're just like, so you want trim? I'm like, no, 6 buzz. And they're just like, 6 buzz? And I'm like, yeah. And they're just like, why? And I'm like, what do you mean why? Just fucking do it.
I'm not asking. I'm not paying you to ask questions.
I'm not paying you to ask questions. Just fucking do it. Like every time, it's like they think I lost a bet or something. Like, the fuck happened?
I need you to start responding with, I lost a bet.
Yeah. I always tell people I lost a fight with scissors when they ask, because there's like 2 people, there's always 2 reactions. The people are either like, oh, you got a haircut, or, dude, what the fuck happened? And to those people I always respond with, oh, I lost a fight against some scissors.
My favorite is when people are like, oh, you got a haircut? No, I got them all cut.
No, I got them all cut. I like you used to have an old one that you used to do, which was, yes, I got one singular haircut.
Oh, I use that one too,
That's
still.
also good. I always like that one.
I guess we'll finish talking to this woman next time.
Yeah, we'll pick this up in the next part. We'll see you guys then. Peace.